Hi guys, this is Kelly. I wanted to show off my homemade e-collar. If you're sitting there looking at this thinking to yourself, that's no e-collar, that's a 6-pack cooler. Well, you're right, it was a cooler. Bought it at Walmart for 15 bones. Let me unzip it here for you and I'll show you what I did. So, as you can see, we've got our horn speaker in here, our power supply, which is 12-volt battery, and of course, mini amplifier, volume control. What I did here was cut out a little hole for the speaker to fit through, and as you can see, I went ahead and spray painted the front of the speaker brown, so it wasn't bright white and obvious, as it sits out there in the open. But I did sew. You can see I did sew this closed up here so it wasn't gaping open all the time, and it just kind of hides that speaker behind that mesh. But Walmart does sell a little bit smaller model of this cooler. That's a Realtree print. You probably recognize that camo pattern from the clothes they sell there as well. But anyway, they do sell a smaller cooler that I'm convinced all this stuff would fit in. So if you're real concerned about keeping a nice small footprint, you can buy that smaller model. What I did want to show you as well were the components that went into this build. So I went ahead and purchased this battery here. It's the PS1250 F2 rechargeable battery. It's sealed. What I'll do is just throw my trickle charger on there to charge it up, and it'll last me forever. It's rated at 5 amp hours. So I don't know that I'll need to charge it very often, but a couple of times a year maybe. Got the PA horn. It's the Pyle PHS P4 model. As you can see, comes with directions how to use. It's 50 watt. Seems to be a pretty popular model for these homemade e-collars. I did choose a different mini amp. I did some research on speaker building. Not necessarily e-collar building, but speaker building. You can Google it, and you'll find all kinds of components that are going to be acceptable to drive a speaker, such as this 50 watter. Now, most people like to use that Radio Shack model, but it's only rated at 200 milliamps. This is a 2 amp, 15 watt per channel. You could actually throw 2 speakers on here. 12 volt DC. So as you can see on the actual amp itself, it's got the DC input port if you wanted to use that. I did not. There are some, you can solder your power inputs right to the PCB board. Here is your audio input, and then of course it comes with the, let me show you the package here. It kind of comes with a ribbon cable and a volume control. And what I did, I put it down. Pop that volume control through the wall here. As you can see, you can turn it on and off. That way if that button falls off, I'm going to catch it in that mesh, but you can locate it wherever you want. This isn't rocket science. All this stuff comes with instructions, so any idiot can put this stuff together. I'm proof of that. It does come with a little LED. I just popped it through the top there near the zipper, so I can tell if I accidentally left the power on or not. Let me give you a taste of what this little mini amp can do. I got this volume jacked all the way up on my iPod. Any input device will work, so don't get too concerned about buying an expensive iPod for this. Zero distortion. Show you a little coyote call here. Pat Sutton MP3s. You'll have to Google those and find them. Crystal clear. And it hurts my ears even inside this house. So Maybe even too loud. I don't know. If it is too loud out there in the open field, obviously I'm going to turn it down, but nice to have the option to get that loud. So there it is. Obviously you can tuck all your goodies in here, zip it up, carry it into the field. Nice little compact unit if you ask me. Only weighs a few pounds. Having a hard time getting the zipper closed one-handed, but nice little compact, more or less weather-tight unit. I can sit out there, camoed up. Cool. Enjoy, guys.